Welcome to this video, the title of which is Misunderstanding Metaphors. Why does it happen? It is a resultant of preconceived minds. I'll give you 5 examples of misunderstanding metaphors in this presentation. Metaphors, those linguistic gymnastics that compare seemingly disparate things, are powerful tools for understanding abstract concepts. However, our brains are wired for efficiency, often interpret them through preconceived lens, leading to misunderstanding in the realm of the metaphysical. Here are 5 examples of how our pre-existing frameworks can cloud comprehension when dealing with metaphorical description of the soul, the afterlife, and the nature of reality. Number 1, scale models. When heaven becomes a physical place, this is common in many religions and spiritual traditions to understand heaven as a physical place. Many cultures depict afterlife as a physical location, often referring grand landscapes or majestic cities, metaphors like pearly gates, streets paved with gold, paint a vivid picture, a heaven molded after our earthly understanding of grandeur. This preconceived notion of a physical afterlife overlooks the possibility that the afterlife exists beyond the limitation of space, matter, and time. It reflects our tendency to grasp the intangible through the tangible, a mental short circuit or a shortcut that might hinder the exploration of the truly non-material realm. Number 2, the coin analogy. When soul becomes a possessible object, the concept of the soul is often linked to a coin, a distinct entity resting within the body. This metaphor reinforces the idea the soul as a separate, possessible object, potentially leading to a misunderstanding of its relationship with the physical form. It might suggest the soul can be lost or stolen, perpetuating anxieties about its permanence. This you can find very commonly in referring to a person committing a sin, saying that you will be losing the soul if you commit a sin. However, this metaphor fails to capture the possibility of the soul being less like a coin and more like a wave, an inseparable pattern from the larger ocean of consciousness. Number 3 is journey metaphor. When life becomes a linear path. Life is frequently described as a journey, a path with a beginning, middle, and the end. This metaphor, while offering a comfort through the sense of direction, might obscure the cyclical nature of existence. It reinforces a linear progression with a predetermined destination, overlooking the possibilities of reincarnation, rebirth, and cyclic patterns of growth and decay. The journey metaphor might also lead to anxieties about reaching a specific goal and fear of getting lost. Number 4, light and darkness duality. When good and evil become black and white. Many traditions employ metaphors like light and darkness to represent the struggle between the good and evil. While effective in conveying clear distinctions, this portrayal might oversimplify the complexities of morality. It could lead to judgmental attitude, viewing actions solely through the lens of light and darkness, neglecting the nuances of human motivation and the potential for redemption within the darkness. This Carl Jung very famously says, "You can only achieve a higher level of consciousness through making the dark light." Number 5, machine metaphor. When reality becomes a clockwork universe. The idea of a meticulously designed functioning universe is often expressed using a metaphor of a machine. This concept, popularized by thinkers like Isaac Newton, offers a sense of order and predictability. However, it overlooks the inherent chaos and spontaneity present in the universe. It might also downplay human agency, suggesting we are simply cogs in a predetermined machine rather than active participation in shaping reality. These metaphors are valuable tools, but it's crucial to remember they are frameworks, not literal descriptions. By recognizing our preconceived notions, we can move beyond singular interpretation and explore the deeper, more nuanced meaning behind the metaphor. This allows us to entertain diverse perspectives on the nature of soul, the afterlife, and the very fabric of reality. The key lies in approaching these metaphors with curiosity, critical thinking, acknowledging their limitations while appreciating their evocative power. In conclusion, our pre-existing frameworks can act as filters when interpreting metaphors about the metaphysical. By recognizing these filters and adopting a more flexible perspective, we can unlock a richer understanding of these concepts. And I hope I have been able to give you some input on understanding the metaphors with which we understand or speak about spirituality. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a great life.